Hello, beautiful souls. I am Zalatia, and this is my first YouTube video. Welcome to my channel. It's not going to be all elaborate and pretty in the beginning stages. This is my little makeshift studio right here. And just like in everything else that I do, it's going to continue to evolve. So my intention is to just start it and go through it. I have so much anxiety around speaking and expressing my truths through video. And it's weird because when I was younger, you could not keep me out of the camera. Like I was always like, hey, look at me. But I guess that's life, right? When you go through and experience things, you get all that conditioning and pressure and go through life and things kind of make you feel small and undervalued and that you may be taking up too much space. Um, and so you kind of shrink yourself. And that's definitely been my journey. It seems like definitely through the situations and my experiences that I've experienced, I have definitely seen how I have shrunk myself and really tried to be small um, and not be seen. So over the last 2 years, I have been really intentionally working on healing. Well, oh my God, let me go back. Over the last 15 years, actually, I have been really working on healing myself and, trying to just find my way, trying to, are working through all of my stuff and um, find aligning with my purpose, like we all are, right? We're all on this journey. But the last 2 years, I have really been, I should say 3 years, I've really been intentional about um, attacking what it is that I am, that's keeping me, that's unconscious to me. That's what's holding me back, what's in the way, doing that real deep work, deep soul work, shadow work, all of that stuff. And I went on Instagram. And I'll talk more about all of this stuff because it's so long and I'm just trying to make this intro video short and sweet. But I 3 years ago, oh no, oh my gosh, I done lost my place now. See, this is what I'm saying. It's about to be unedited. I'm just about to do this. Okay. So what was I saying? Um, I came on I started on Facebook and really wanted to just I needed to find my tribe, find my people who I can like freely express myself and be my true authentic self with. And that entailed um or led me to Instagram. So I was on Facebook, once I got to a certain point and had like well, I want to say like my third, maybe fourth spiritual awakening. Like I've had plenty, and I'll talk about this too on this channel. Um, Another spiritual awakening that I was not in full alignment with who I truly am and, expressing my highest joy and what I really want to talk about. And so I was trying to find that on Facebook and I went into this empaths group and, trying to connect with people. But in groups, it's so disconnected. And I'm a very much a person who loves to connect with people. And in my work, you see that through the work that I do, which I'll share with you in a minute. And my journey through life, I love being in person with people and connecting with people and groups and stuff. So the online thing was just too disconnected for me, and it still wasn't here where I was, my home, my hometown. I wanted that community here, and I found that sense of belonging in personal relationships with people, um, but as far as community goes, like I've definitely had to put on a certain mask and uh, step out in the world in a way which just wasn't my complete full self. So I came, I left, I decided to explore Instagram. I can't remember what it was that was just like, I'm gonna go on Instagram, but I decided to just explore Instagram and just express myself and see who I could draw to me. And in that, I got on Instagram and I just found so many people who speak the same language as me and so many people who say these things and got me so much, just looking at people's profiles and pages and just seeing these different posts and stuff, people who of course again who are not from my hometown but just in the world, and they spoke the exact same language that I had been speaking behind the scenes for years. And it's just like, I am not a crazy person, like this is actually a real thing. And I guess I just needed that confirmation, like that it's okay, for me to be me and for me to be myself and express myself and just and be unapologetic about it, right? And so that's kind of my journey to Instagram. So I've received so much confirmation, so it's just like, oh yeah, I'm about to do this, I'm about to just talk how I talk how I want to talk. But it wasn't talking, I was writing. And on before let me backtrack. Before on Facebook I had started a group called the Whole You Mind, Body, and Soul. And I wanted to kind of start, I think I was trying to like plant seeds to this and really start finding my voice through speaking, and having like this like enclosed place that I can safe place that I can just practice speaking my truth in. And I kind of peeked in, peeked out, all of that, but it still wasn't the thing. So, but when I came on Instagram, like that was what I needed to just start from scratch. Like, just don't think about like the people, who are in my, who people I know. I wanted to step out of people who I knew and just really just shed all of that, kind of shut that down and start over. So, um, a little bit about me. I am, I've always been a sensitive person. Always been super connected since I was a little, just super high, you know, just, it was just crazy. And I'm going to share so many experiences. That's the point of this video. And I'm trying to make it under 10 minutes. Um, the point of this video, the point of my YouTube channel is to share my truth even more through my voice. I write on Instagram, I post little videos here and there. Of course, they don't give you enough time on those videos, and I just can't write my whole life. So I'm like, why not just vlog and just share myself through my voice? And Spirit has been pushing me to do this for a long time, and I've been super resistant because I that's just as a fear that I had to get over is simply just speaking on camera. And so I'm like, and now that I've had plenty of practice, it's definitely time. And so back to this channel, I'm going to be sharing my truth, sharing my experiences, my journey, my spiritual journey, because my spiritual journey didn't just start. I've had, like I said, plenty of spiritual awakenings, plenty of spiritual experiences, and that's essentially why I am the way I am and who I am in my journey. And I feel like through expressing my truths, this is where the true healing comes in. This is where, I can achieve my highest north node. I can inspire other people through my voice and possibly, through sharing my story. Well, I should say possibly, I know through my story and what I share on this channel, I am able to inspire and ignite the same sameness within someone else. Um, and I'm not, like I said, this is not about me, trying to do anything fancy right now. It's just really purely part of my healing journey and purely part of me, my mission into helping others awaken to their truths and inspire them to speak their truths. And all of that good stuff, all of that good stuff. And there's so many layers to this, and I know that I'm missing lots and lots of bits and pieces, but you can look forward to this channel. Me, of course, like I said, sharing me and myself. I talk a lot about healing, a lot about women and birth because I'm a birth worker. A lot about astrology, a lot about you know higher wisdom, ancient wisdom, consciousness, some esoteric wisdom and how that's been a whole journey for me in um, and awakening to all these things. Intuition, right? Like that is my thing. So if you want to see pretty photos and hear my voice through writing and what I have to share and what I pick up on and my sensitivities and what I pick up on in the world, I talk a lot about intuition and needing to align with your intuition and really trust your intuition because essentially that is the thing that has really truly 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 gotten me through this journey, and it's been a thing, and so I decided to make it a thing for and the vessel in which I speak to inspire other people. So intuition, birth, um just all of that stuff that's becoming more popular and trending now. When I was so scared to just step out and speak publicly about it long ago, and now it's a thing. And so I am super excited about that because it makes me more comfortable, to just be myself, and it's beautiful, and I just really want to share how beautiful life is, and sharing some, I'm not going to go too personal, but I don't know what just happened. A lot of my story has my personal experiences in them, and which them deep wounds, man, that's what we working through, these deep wounds. And I want to share parts and bits of that, and because it plays into how I got to where I am right now. And of course, that my deepest mission is for others to heal themselves, take your power back, heal yourself, because even though it's super, super hard. It's super intense. Like I said, I've been on this journey for 15 years. And it's ever evolving. You don't ever reach a place. You just reach another level, and you work with that level, and then you go higher, and then you work with that level and you go higher. And it's so, so beautiful. It's so, so, you know, nurturing, and you just really see the value and beauty in life of life, and what's around us, and how everything is so connected and interconnected, uh and just the ugly parts of yourself, owning the ugly parts of yourself, and the dark parts of yourself, and how even beautiful that is. And so that is, like, I'm so passionate about it. There's a lot of things that I'm passionate about. There's a lot of things that I do, but there's this common thread, and I'm not going to go into that because that's going to start a whole other 20 that's a whole other thing, okay? But I'm very, very, the common thread is that I'm very passionate about uh, beauty, beauty of life, and it comes in various forms. And I like to make that connection for people, help other people make that connection. So, yeah, this was a long introduction video. But like I said, throughout this journey, I'm going to be um, piecing together making this first video make sense, and really just sharing myself, really, really sharing myself. So thank you for watching. I went 5 minutes over my little time limit, but thank you for getting this far and look forward to more videos.